Welcome to Dodger Fan Weekly.
I'm Adele.
I'm Anadel, and we love the Dodgers. And
Hi, everybody, and a very pleasant good evening to you wherever you may be.
Vinny's coming back.
yes, he is. Enough said.
I'm Adele.
I'm Anadel.
Don't forget to tweet.
See you next week.
Nah.
We have a show to give you.
There's more to talk about.
There is.
The Dodgers
We won't
are
talk
in
about the fact that we're still in first place because we didn't want to beat that
Say it again.
into the ground because we're barely hanging on again. But
Yeah.
we are in first place, and we're facing some teams that are vying not only for our position, but their own positions.
Right. They're
in the
very good
playoffs.
teams. They're in playoff contention. We're playing the Cubs and we're playing the Giants. How many players have played for both the Dodgers and the Cubs?
I don't know. How many?
93 pitchers
93 pitchers.
and 261 position players.
wow,
That's
since
a
the
lo-
history of
The Cubs and the Dodgers.
that's a lot.
That's a lot of shared players.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I mean, I remember it was a big deal when Ron Say and Davey
Heartbreaking.
Lopes went to the Cubs. Even
Eric Karros, a Cub. Was that a trade?
Were they traitors? I don't know.
Let go and went somewhere else. I
But
have no
those
idea.
were big deals.
It was a
now,
big deal.
how many players do you think have played for the Dodgers and the Giants?
I don't know.
79 pitchers
All right.
and 224 players.
Well, that's a lot.
I mean, for heaven's sake, Oral Hershiser played for the Giants. And
Shocking.
Juan Marichal played for the Dodgers.
That's
I mean, that's a big deal. I think
is a
Duke
big
Snyder played for the Giants.
It is
I
a
mean,
big deal.
You know, that's a not
Well, so-
significantly, but you know,
It
they're
is im-
significant players.
It is important to note that there have only been 29 trades between the Dodgers and the Giants. 28 really because the Jackie Robinson thing did not go through.
right.
And there have been actually 60 trades with the Cubs. So, why is that? Because there's this taboo about
Oh yes, the interleague.
Yes.
You don't trade with somebody in your division.
yes. The
Right.
last time we did it was Kemp with San Diego. It felt kind of weird. We ended up on the better end of that deal. But there's no law. It's just kind of a taboo. And so that's why we have fewer transactions.
Right.
What are the biggest deals, do you think, that have gone through?
Well, I do know that Bill Buckner was traded
That was a big
to
one.
the Cubs for Rick Monday.
That's right. Oh my gosh.
that's kind of a
and
big
we
deal.
loved
Bill Buckner.
Yeah, but we love Rick Monday.
And he's
so
still
it
with the
worked out.
Dodgers.
Yes.
Right. And there's been a lot of important players, I think, that have played for the Cubs and the Dodgers, at least recognizable. Jerry Hairston.
Dodger
Right.
TV.
No Mark Garcia Parra.
Dodger TV.
That's right. Bert Hooton. That's
yeah,
a
I
big-time
remember
pitcher, right? Jay Johnstone, Greg Maddox. Well, you know, that wasn't a trade, but he played for both teams.
How about with the Giants?
Did you know that Casey Stengel played for both the Giants and the Dodgers?
No, I didn't.
That's a big name.
That is a big name.
And, you know, I didn't know that until we had to look it up. The most notorious Giant that we ended up with was Jason Schmidt. He was a star pitcher for the Giants.
Notorious because he didn't pitch for us.
Right.
That's
That was
why.
a mess. Not
It's a
to mention
drag.
Brian Wilson.
When I found out Manny Mota, we
Yeah.
got Manny Mota from the Giants. I think that's a big deal for Dodger fans.
It
anyway.
is.
Guillermo Mota, actually, later.
Went the other way.
Exactly.
Right.
So, players that have played for the Dodgers and the Giants. Are there any more?
I'm glad you asked. Bill Matlock, Gary Carter, Brad Penny, Brett Butler, Darryl Strawberry, Bull Durham, High Pockets Kelly, Brickyard Kennedy, Oyster Burns.
High Pockets, Oyster, and Brickyard. 3 of my favorites.
Actually not. Here's 3 of your favorites. Reggie Smith, Jeff Kent, Juan Uribe.
Yes!
Oh my
I
gosh.
forgot. Those are favorites.
Yes, absolute favorites. Played for both teams. Traitors? I don't know.
I don't know, but let's think about this. If we were going to make trades today, because to my knowledge, we don't have any interchanging players at the moment
Right.
for any of these teams.
That are
What-
active, right?
Yeah. I mean, like, what if we who would you trade?
Who would you?
Can you imagine Posey in a Dodger uniform?
Yes, I could, but who would we have to trade? Kershaw? Can you imagine Kershaw in a Giants uniform?
I don't want to think about it. I can't think about
I
it.
can't either.
I actually, this makes me realize I love our team the way it is.
Me too.
I hope we don't have any trades or traders at the moment, with less than 40 games to play, this is the team.
That's right.
That we hope will make it to the World Series.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for Who's Hot?
And who's hottie?
My hot this week, Vin Scully.
My hot this week, nobody's hotter. Vin Scully.
That's right. My hottie this week, I'm going to be a traitor. I'm going with Kelby Tomlinson from the Giants.
Well,
so cute with his glasses.
we're playing them. Well, I'm going with a Cub. I'm going with Chris Bryant. He's my hottie. Those eyes.
Yes.
The Andre Ethier of the Cubs.
And a high drive will win back. She is gone. Slow curveball. Got him looking.
I'm Adele.
I'm Anadel.
See you next season.